really just love the relationship between Luke and Phil and the relationship between Manny and Jay. And I was really thinking about it. I mean, father-son relationships that are deep. I mean, I can think of Opie and Andy, Theo and Cosby, but not many. And there's just wonderful portrayals. Has that been nice for you as actors to get to play that?
Oh yeah.
That relationship, father-sons.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because I should be a grandfather. You know, I mean, and so it's like another chance. Jay has this other chance. You know, to it wasn't the best the first time around.
Right.
It's a very sweet thing, real quickly, and then Ty, you should answer because that's great. It's a very sweet thing to watch Ed and Rico right before a scene running lines, and it's a little beautiful father-son moment where they're going through it together, and Ed's giving him little tips, and sometimes Rico's giving him little tips. But it's incredibly sweet. It really is, and I think what Rico said before, he's really evolved as an actor partly because of that. But I'm sorry, Ty.
No, I mean it's been incredible. I think from my perspective to watch, and this is true of all the kids, to watch as the writers and I guess the viewing public too start to discover just how good the kids are, and then to see what is happening with Luke, in our relationship. This thing about the kind of parallels between Luke and Phil. That's one of those things that's happened over the course of 3 seasons, and it's a complete credit to Nolan and all the kids that you get to kind of watch more than us, because the characters were more defined from the get-go, but you actually get to watch a character kind of come to life, and it's completely due to their skill.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they're funny. I mean, they're funny on their own.
Yeah.
So we can trust them in those moments where, and then just fill in a little something right in that moment, and it's often like, God, I wish I thought of that.
Is there much ad-libbing when you're shooting? Is there much
None.
ad-libbing? Every word is.
There really isn't very much.
Really?
There really isn't very much. We did improvise a lot in the pilot. I mean, not a lot, but some, and then some little things as we were going. But as time has gone on, that you just can't really beat. You can't really beat the script. I think basically, like it's very difficult to just you don't want to be throwing stuff in because it's almost impossible to top it.
But they definitely get stuff in it. In every episode, there are really beautiful little gems and moments that come from them.
I think more than improvising, the show just always is changing with everyone around. Like the writers are always coming up with different lines and different ways to say the same thing. So it's always a moving sort of organism around. Like it's never set in stone. If it's not working, it changes. So in that sense, it's very improvised.
I noticed this season that there were certain things written that they wrote for Jay, and I thought, how would they know that? That's too much like me, and how would they know that? I never discussed that.
We gave you a crew gift this year, and it had a little microphone in it.
Yeah, of course, from the get-go, there's been a lot of discussion, rightly so, about Cam and Mitchell and being a wonderful, groundbreaking thing for prime time. But in an election year, I love every time you guys kiss on screen. That is
Although one time,
fantastic.
in an episode recently, I gave Eric a kiss, and he wasn't expecting it. And he goes, "You gotta warn me if you're gonna do that. You gotta warn me."
But let me clarify why I said that, because who knows what take, once we shoot it, I have no way of knowing what take they're gonna use, and the kiss would have looked like this,
Yeah.
and then it would have been, Eric not comfortable with Mitch's kiss, or whatever, so I wanted it to be real and believable.
It's just so funny.